Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Thursday to you all. This is our game day savings. So we usually start this day with Saving Survivor, and that's what we're going to do today. The ones that have the green hearts next to the names are all of the competitors that have been eliminated thus far. So I think last week it was Maribel and Mendoko, and also Brittany at Budgeting with a Ginger. And then the week before that should have been Michelle at Hustle and Flow Co. I had to get my dashboard all situated because I didn't have some of the people marked off. So we are going to be doing Brooklyn L Saves a game today. So we're on week 15. So let's go ahead and get started with this. It is a match game in which we have these cards right here. And some of these icons are very much different from each other. So you can see this, you would think maybe it's a close match, but nope, got a sun here. This one looks close, but it's not. Look at these trees are all in the middle. So this is going to be pretty difficult. Not going to lie. There are some that are just blatantly obvious, like the pig, the money bag, and the flying money. So I'm going to try to go ahead and mix these up as well as possible and get it all spread out across my board or across my mat so that you can see everything. We need to make at least one match between all of these cards, and we have 5 attempts to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck, and then I'm going to get everything all situated. And hopefully, let me pull that down because I feel like it's a little bit out of range. Let me see if I can move that down anymore. So this is a little odd for me because usually I already have my game board and everything all set up, but I wanted to make sure I did everything on camera so that you can see what I am doing and make sure that there's no funny business involved. Get everything all laid out. Yeah, this might be a disaster. This might be a fail this week, guys. We'll see. All I need to do is at least get one match. I'm not sure how Madi is going to eliminate those who get, if a lot of people get one match, I don't know what the elimination is going to look like, but I know we have to keep the ball rolling. So, okay, good. We have everything in frame. I actually probably could pull these down just a little bit, and then we're going to just get started and hope for the best. I'm usually pretty good at these games, but I don't know. We'll see. We only have 5 chances. So I do have my little board right here that has the number of chances that I have left. Let me see if I can move this down a little bit more. Sorry, guys. I know this is taking a little bit long to get all set up, but I want to make sure that you can kind of see everything. Okay, so we're just going to get into it and get started. Let's go ahead and start. So Anna at Anna Banana Budgets had a I guess she had a strategy, and she started on the outside because she felt like if she was on the inner parts that she would forget. So I'm just going to go right here. Okay, so we have the pig, and we'll go here. All right, so that does not match, obviously, but I'm trying to look at the trees and see how they're set up. So we have 2 going this way and 1 going that way. No sun. Okay. All right. I don't feel like going on the edge is very helpful at all, but let's just keep going. All right. So we have money bags. Okay. So that was my first try. Let's mark that off. We're on number 2 now. And we have this. So flying money and money bags obviously don't match. All right. I'm just going to go around the horn. Oh, shit. So one of these is money bags. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, the pig. We did have the pig. Pig is here. Okay. Whew. Child. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous right now. Why do I let this stupid game do this to me? Okay, here's the pig. So that's one match. All right, I'm just gonna keep going around. So we're on try number 4. So we definitely didn't get that yet. And this. Oh, we had this. We had this. It's one of these. Chow. Which one was it? Or was it here? I think it was here. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, that's number 4. Okay, so I'm going to flip this. Then I'm going to immediately flip this. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that fast? I'm going to go here. Oh my gosh, I remembered. Oh my gosh, okay. We got it. So that's 2. Listen, I'll take it. 2 is good. You only have 5 tries anyway, so I am so nervous. All right, guys, game day's always long, so let's go ahead and try to see. I know we're out of attempts. We have our 2 saves, our 2 matches right here. But what I'm going to try to do is I am going to try to keep going just for the hell of it. Okay, so this was some kind of sun in the middle. So I don't think we had that, and that we haven't had at all. So that would have been 6. Ooh. All right, now I'm just getting confused. Okay, that's a match. All right. This and this. That's money bags. Money bags is somewhere up here. So money bags and money bags. Okay, so I probably wouldn't have did too bad had I... Okay, that was a match. No, that's not a match. Is that a match? Yeah, that is a match. That's a match. I probably wouldn't have did too bad had I had more attempts. And that's a match. Okay. All right. So yeah, I wouldn't have done too bad at all. I think these 2 go together. So this and this. Yep. And then I don't know if we turn this one over. This, nope. So that means it's this and this. Yep. And then this and then this. Okay. I wouldn't have done too bad at all, but we passed. That's all that matters. We got 2 matches out of 5 attempts. Let's just make sure. Yep. Those are definitely a match. And that is definitely a match. Okay. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we usually save. So this is 4, 5, 6. We're just going to save our normal 5 for this week. I do think some weeks I kind of want to put a little bit more into it, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We're just going to do 5 for this week. Let's go ahead and get our money counted out that we're saving this week. I am going to get a little bit of Sort Quick on my fingers. And let's get this all counted up. It should be like $2.55, which is what we usually bring. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oops. 2. There's a 20 just laying in there. So that's 200. So 220, 30, 230. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 250. So I need another 5 for my Saving Survivor, because we usually bring 255. Okay, so let's count out what we have in Saving Survivor so far. We have 50, 70, 90, and 5. $95 saved. Perfect. And we passed. I am, whew. And it's so funny because it's like, I'm definitely the mindset that, like, if I fail and I get eliminated, it's okay. Like, I feel like, all of us are going to fail and get eliminated at some point, except for one. But I don't know why I get so nervous to let those games get to me. It's so silly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our Pastry Wars. So let me get that game board out. Where is that? Like I said, I'm a little bit out of order because of me not just having my stuff automatically set up. Okay, so here we are with Pastry Wars, and this is a game that was created by Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. That's Bestie Sheila, and I'm competing against Sheila and Bestie Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. So you guys should know the ordeal with this. This is not our first rodeo. We have done Tomato Wars, we've done Snowball Wars, and this is Pastry Wars. So I know it might be a little bit hard to see where Sheila has hit me. Let me see if I put it on an angle, if it makes it a little bit better. She has 3 hits, and then Kim is almost done. She only needs 3 more spots. So let's see what the girls did this week. So we're going to go over Sheila's numbers first. She rolled a 2 and a 3, which is a miss. So that's $1. She rolled a 4 and a 3, which is a miss. She rolled a 4 and a 5, which is a miss. And she rolled a 2 and a 5, which is a miss. I almost put that down for a hit because I saw that. And then a 5 and a 6, which is a miss. So $5 we're saving against Sheila. So no hits this week. I feel like our game is going to go really long like Kim and mine did for Tomato Wars. Because I feel like we keep missing each other. So we have 20, 35, 41 saved. Let's go ahead and put all this back and grab a 20. So $41 saved in our game against Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. And now let's get into our game against Budgeting with Kim, Bessie Kim's. I'll just go ahead and get that out. All right, so Kim, like I said, only has 3 more hits and then I'm out. So 2 and 4 is a miss. 5 and 6, she already hit, so that's a miss. 2 and 4 is a miss. 3 and 4 is a miss. And then 1 and 2 is a miss. So no hits for Kim this week. Thank goodness, because this child has been hitting me up every week. And so far we've saved in our game against Kim $20, $45, $47, and $49. All right, guys, so it's time for me to get my potential hits in. So let me just go ahead and set all of these envelopes off to the side. I'm just going to slot them in my binder. And let's go ahead and roll for the ladies and see what I can do against them. Okay. So let's go ahead and set that there. We can see everything. Let's get some dice. I am just going to make this as painless as possible. Let's get some colors that you can actually see. So we'll do orange, and then let's do this blue. Oh my gosh, I can barely get it out. Okay, so we're going to make orange on top, blue on the side. And let's see what damage I can do. Orange on top, blue on side. So we have 6 and 4. We have 2 and 5. We have 1 and 2. We have 1 and 2 again. Damn it. Okay, and we have 3 and 4. All right, girls. So I will make sure I text this to you as soon as I'm done filming, and you will have your numbers for next week. I hope I hit you once each. That'd be great. At least let me get a couple in, y'all. All right, so that is Pastry Wars. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to go into our game binder now. Let's go ahead and move Pastry Wars down here. And actually, we're not going to be ready for chip away yet. There's a couple games that we need to get started first before we do good old chip away. And we are getting down to our last couple weeks of chip away, which is exciting because we'll be able to pull that money and put it wherever it needs to go. All right, Fruity Jam and Jelly. This is from Starlight Budgets. I found this on their Ko-Fi. And we are going to go ahead and play this little cute board game. Save us a little bit of money in here. I'm just going to spread my cards out a little bit just like that. Let's do 3 and 3. Because when we land on these little fruits, we'll need to pick a card to save with. Okay, so I think you can see everything you can. Let me go ahead and grab my game piece out of here. I tried to separate all the dice out that I was going to need today, so I'm not digging, and I'm digging anyway because what did I do with the game piece that I had? I'm just going to dump these out. There it is. It's just hiding in there. All right, let's just dump our dice right there because that little tray is making me mad. All right, so we're going to start here on start, and then let's go ahead and roll a d6 and see where we're going. Can you see my dice tower is important? That would be very important. Okay, so 1. We're going to land right there on the 2. And I am going to mark this off along the game board as we go. And if we land on it again, we'll just skip over it. We'll skip that space if we come back around. So 1, we're saving $2. Let's roll again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be $3. Let's mark that off. So guys, I hope you're having a fantastic week. I probably didn't ask you how you're doing. Let's put this back and grab a 5. So hey guys, how you doing? Happy Thursday to you all. We are nearing the weekend, and yeah, guys, that draft is starting in a week. So we'll see how that goes this time next week, and see if I have completely lost my marbles trying to get back and forth to work, because I did get my schedule and I am definitely working next week. So 2, 3, and 4. Let's go one more time because that's $9 saved so far. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $1. So we're saving $10 in this today. We didn't land on any of our fruit, but that's okay. So let's put this all back and grab a 10 to get started on our fruit, jam, and jelly game. All right, so we'll get all this gathered up. Yeah, so I'm working, and I thought that I just knew my boss was gonna be nice, and I was like, well, I won't schedule her. We ain't gonna have much going on around here. No, child, I got to go to work. So we'll just see how it goes. I don't think we're gonna be busy at work, but we'll see. I probably said that now and just ruined everything that was probably gonna happen because I spoke too soon. All right, next up is this game from Ashley Monet, Ashley.Monet3 here on YouTube, and this is her Riding Ducky game. That was a it was a contribution to the oh my gosh, I can't talk. It was a contribution to the I guess that's like a challenge, or I don't know, over at Community's Budget. She is doing a bunch of duck challenges, and everybody is competing. A competition. There we go. Can I speak? A competition, a duck competition. And if you entered your challenge, you can win several prizes from Kimmy over at Bayesian Girl Budget. She's Kimmy Budgets on Etsy. So please go check out Bayesian Girl Budgets here on YouTube. Check her Etsy out. She has an awesome Etsy. And if you've ever seen me play my NFL game, that is from her. She does that. She's been doing it for the last couple years, I want to say, where you save with the NFL games. So let me go ahead and get started, guys. I cannot think today. Here we go. Directions. Oh, so you want to be a rebel while your rebellious ways have caught up with you. You have finally been caught by the Duck Patrol. To get out of this mess, you must this mess you created, you must roll a color dot die. Okay, let's get that going. And color dot die. Find the challenge card that corresponds with the color, then scratch. If you reveal a golden duck, that means you were caught by the Duck Patrol, and we'll have to roll a D. Let's use a D6. We'll roll a D6 dice and choose the die that you roll and pay your ticket. If you reveal a duck that is the same color as your card, that means that you encounter an obstacle on your high-speed chase, and you must pull one of these cards and follow the rules on the card. Once you have finished all of the scratchers on your colored challenge cards, you have escaped the Duck Patrol and can relax. Remember, you are reckless but not heartless. Good luck, you rebel. Sounds like I would get caught by the Duck Patrol, because I literally, I usually get on it when I'm driving. So, anywho, let's go ahead and roll our color dot die. It's going to tell us which one of these cards we're going to scratch on, and we will go from there. So let's go ahead and roll. Okay, so we have a green, so let's go to our green card, and let's just scratch. We're not going to roll again, child. Let's go right here in the middle, and we scratched an 8. Ooh, this is going to be pretty big savings. This is going to be almost chip away level, because we do have several cards. Then we have all of these to get through, so it'll be around for a while. So $8 coming in, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go again. And we rolled an orange, so that's this right here. And let's go ahead and scratch up here in the upper corner. And we revealed an orange duck. So I think when you have the same color as the card, you pull one of your cards over here. When you roll a yellow, that's when you have to roll your D6, because you got caught. Let me make sure that's right. Okay, so when you roll the duck at the same, why is it every time I go to film, I got this going on? Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, so we have the orange duck, which means we're pulling one of these cards over here. All right, you arrive at your safe house and have time to relax before your next adventure. Perfect. So we are saving $5 on this one. So let's go ahead and pull 5, and we have saved $13 so far. I think I'm going to go one more time, and that's orange again. So we're just going to come down here in the corner, and that's 7. Okay, we're definitely done. This is $20 coming into here. I probably should have stopped already. These numbers are not low at all. So if you find these numbers to be a little bit too big for your liking, what you can do is go ahead and use prop coins. So you would save 5 quarters, you would save 7 quarters, and just go that route, because these are quite spicy. All right, let's put this all back. I love Ashley, though. She has a fantastic channel. I love her little girl. Her little girl Sage is so stinking cute. All right, so $20 coming into this one for the day. We probably will not be back to this until next week. That is a spicy challenge. All right, next up is Chip Away. Here is another spicy challenge coming up. Let's go ahead and get the game board for that. And we have to get our chips out. We have to get our D6 dice out. We got to do all the things. So let me grab my chips. I put everything in my bag that came from Megan at Rat Girl Budgets, so I can keep all my game day stuff together. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this to the side. Here are our chips for chip away. Oh, this was my donuts, but we finished that last week. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to dump all of our dice out, and I'm going to get my magnet too from Sheila. Bestie Sheila gave me. Where the heck is it? Oh man, sorry, I am not prepared today. I'm not prepared, child. Okay, all right, so we'll go like that for now. All right, so let's get our D6 dice, all the ones that we need. 1, 2, 3, and we'll use this one for 4. Okay, perfect. And we are going to roll all of these at the same time and see what we get for our first set of rolls. All right, so we have a 4, a 1, a 4, and a 3. Okay, I mean, not as strong as I'd like for it to be, but let's get some of these 6s and 5s off the board. That'd be nice. I'd like to do 2 rounds if I can. All right, we have 4, 6, 6, and 2. There we go. 4, 6, 6, and 2. Doing well so far. Let's do some more 6s and some 5s. All right, 5, 6, 6, and 3. Okay, I think we're out of 6s. So 5, 6, 6, and 3. All right, so some 5s and some 4s now. I'm greedy, right? I wanna get all the big numbers off. And I missed this one. Okay, so we have 6, which we have to re-roll because we're out of those. We have 5, 4, and 1. So 5, a 4, and a 1. Okay, we're doing really good. Okay, let's re-roll this one that was a 6. And we have a 4 now, and we're out of those, so we lose a chip. All right, so we have 4 chips left. Let's see what we can do with the rest of these. All right, 5, 6, 6, and 1. So 5, we are out of 6s, and there's our 1. Let's roll our 2 6s again. And we have a 5 and a 4. So we lose a chip for our 4. Okay, so what do we have left? Look at that, y'all. We did great. So we have 3 and 3, which is 6, and then 2, 4, 6, which is 6. So $12 coming in. We can definitely go again. So let's do that. All right. Where's my other dice? Okay, so we are ready to go. And we'll color in both of our dollar signs here at the end. The end. All right, let's get started. Okay, starting off not so strong. So 6, 1, 1, and 2. All right, we need something better than that now, child. Let's get some more 6s. Nope. Child, we're out of 1s already. So 1, 1, we got to re-roll this one. And a 5. Okay, let's re-roll our 1. And we got a 4. Okay, let's go again. My gosh, can I please? Okay, 4, 4, 5, and 2. 4, 4, 5, and 2. Okay, at least we haven't lost any chips so far, but we need some 6s or we're going to be hurting, y'all. Ugh, still no 6s. 5, 5, 4, and 1. 5, 5, 4, and we need to re-roll our 1 and hope for a 6. We haven't gotten a 6 yet. And there's another 4. So we lost a chip. Whew. Okay, so we have 4 chips left and no 6s. At this point, we're going to be saving $30. All right, let's hope for some 6s, guys. Okay, we got 1 6, 2, and we have a 4, so we'll re-roll that and 2 2s. So 2 and 2. All right, so let's go ahead and re-roll our 4 and hope for a 6, guys. And there's our 6. Okay, I mean, for what it could have been, it ended up being a lot better than what it was. So we have 6 and 6, which is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18, plus 3 is $21. Okay, chip away. You're done. We're not coming back to this. We'll do good to get through our binder now. Chip away does it every time. Every single time. We're going to have a $300 saved in here before you know it. So let's go ahead and put these dice away for now. And I am just disheveling everything. All right, so we have 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3 coming in just today, $33. And so far in chip away, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 50, 60, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So 253. Wow. Y'all, I am so sorry. I can't get it together today. I have some serious issues today. And I had really good sleep last night. There's no reason for me. Maybe it's just too much caffeine. That's what we're going to blame it on. So $253 in chip away. And we have 2 more weeks to play because we usually do 2 per week. So let's go ahead and color in our dollar signs. Okay, and then let's do 1 more. And we're going to put this away for the week. We are not coming back to this. And I think we should still have enough money to get through the rest of our binder. Especially between the last 2 challenges that we did. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to Shut the Box. We'll see how nice this is going to be to us today. I don't know who this is from because their name is not on it, but I just think this is pretty cool because it's thanks for 600 subs. And it has like a sub theme to it, so pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's go ahead and roll our Evil Queens for this. Hopefully you guys can see this. So we have a 5 and a 3, 4, 8. All right, we'll go ahead and take that 8 out of there and see what we do next. All right, we have a 6 and a 2, which is also an 8. So let's do 7 and 1, just in case we get a snake eyes. All right, so that's a 7. So let's do 5 and 2. We're going to have to do that. I guess we could do 4 and 3, but we'll save it. So we need a 9. All right, that is a 6. So, okay, we're still in it. Still in it to win it. Okay, we have 4 and 4, which is 8. So we are going to cheat. Free roll. And there's a 5. So we are out. And I think we might be pausing on this because this is 9, 4, and 3, which is $13, $16 coming in today. Whew, wow. 16. And do we want to chance it and go again? I feel like, yeah, we still have over $100. So let's go ahead and go. All right. So that is 6 and 5, which is 11. So let's do 9 and 2. That is a 7. That is a 9. So let's do 8 and 1. Okay, so far, so good. Let me not speak too soon. That is a 5. I probably should be dropping down to 1 dice. That's a 10. So 6 and 4. Ooh, oh my gosh. Let's roll and let's see if we can get a 3. And we got a 2. Okay, so $3. So we're putting a $19 into Shut the Box today. Let's see what we have in total. Okay. 20, 30, 5, 41, 2, 3, and 4. So $44. Let's go ahead and trade this in for 20. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. We redeemed ourselves on this one right here. So, so cute. I wish I could tell you where I got that from, but I really don't know. All right, next up is savings tiles. And this is kind of like a word game that we can do. And we are going to roll a D6 dice and work our way around the board. I'll just use a dice because I can't find my game piece right now. We're going to use that as our marker. Let's roll one of these. And we're going 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's an F. And we need to get vowels because vowels are very helpful for making words. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a K. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's an N. I messed up this week and one of my subscribers said you could have made shy. And yep, I could have. S-H-Y. But I didn't see it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an S. Okay. Come on now. 1. That's a T. 2, 1, 2, that's a V. All right, this is not looking well. 1, that's a W. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a C. All right, so we're back past A. And looking at this, I can't make anything. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know what I could make. Yeah, I don't know what I could make. So when that happens, I think, what are you supposed to do? If no word is possible, roll again and save double that amount. All right, we rolled a 6, so we are saving $12. If you see something that I could have done, please let me know. I don't see anything at all. We're going to go one more time. This is really fun. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an F. So we're starting off the same exact way we did before. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a J. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's an M. Ooh, it's so hard to get a vowel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an R. We're going to count that as 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a V. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Z. So we are probably going to be out here again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we ended up on an E. So we should be able to make something. And I guess gem, J-E-M. Is J-E-M a word? Gem. I feel like that's not a word. I feel like that's not a word at all. Alexa, is J-E-M a word?
Jim isn't a standard English word, but it's a nickname for James, Jeremy, or Jeremiah. It's also a diminutive of the female name Jemima.
So do I count that, y'all? I don't feel like we should count it. Let me see. So V-R-M-E-V, Mev, Fem. Isn't fem a word? Child, I need a dang on dictionary. We're going to say fem. All right, so what are we saving? So F is 4, E is 1, and M is 3. So that is $8. Alexa, is fem a word?
Yes, femur is a standard English word. It's the large bone in the upper part of your leg, also known as the thigh bone.
Now, child, I ain't saying nothing about no dang on femur. 20, 30, 5, 42, 44, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So $49 saved so far. I don't know, y'all. I need to get a dictionary. I need to get like a manual dictionary so I can look this stuff up because I feel like she'd be lying to me. When I say 49, I don't know why I put the extra 5 back. Okay, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all, I'm struggling over here. Struggling. 45. Okay, there we go. 49. Now we have 49. Going into savings towels, and I think that's right. Let me just make sure and add this all up. Make sure I didn't put too much in there or not enough. 6 plus 4 plus 12 plus 7 plus 12 plus 8. Okay, that says $508. Yeah, I think I should just stop filming. I'm not having a great day today, apparently. 49. Okay, that's right. All right, so we have a few more rounds to play with that, but I'm going to count femme as a word. Femme, like femme fatale, right? But I think that's F-E-M-M-E. Y'all, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be playing that game, to be honest with you. All right, next up is World of Savings. This is a collab hosted by Chris at Crisscross Budgets. Thank you for sticking with me and being a part of the madness that happens over here. All right, so we're going to start on our start and let's roll. We are going 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the coin, so that means we can pick any of the cards. And now I have Chris's card, so we're going to go ahead and play with hers. She has the Yoshi card. So roll a D3, roll 3 D6 dice and try to find. Oh my gosh, guys, what's wrong with me? I cannot read. Roll a D. Roll 3 D6 and try to get 3 of a kind. I'm just not even going to say anything else. All right, so we have a 3, a 6, and a 2. So I did not. So let's go ahead and mark that down. A 3, a 6, and a 2. All right, so let's read slowly, Pam. 3 of a kind, save 4. 2 of a kind, add both and save. None of a kind, or none of a kind, save 3. So we're saving $3. Oh, child, that was hard. That was really hard, y'all. Words are hard. Thinking is hard. My brain is apparently mush. All right, let's go ahead and roll again. All right, 1. So we have, let's see whose card that is. All right, it is B's Budgets card, and we haven't played with any of hers, so we'll just pick this one. All right, so roll a d6 4 times. You must roll odds 3 times to beat the level. If you fail, save your favorite number. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go. All right, so we're not starting off good. We got it even. There's an odd. Okay, now we got to do this 3 times in a row. There's an odd. Okay, we are still in it. And that's an even. Okay, so we failed. If you fail, save your favorite number, and we're going to save 3 because 3 is one of my favorite numbers because I want to keep going. My other favorite number is really 7, but I want to keep them not going. So let's go ahead and mark that off. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't be marking that off. I still have one more of her cards. Ciao. Whew, this is a hot mess, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get to choose again. So I'm just going to choose her since I already started marking her card off. And now we can fully mark it off. Because everybody has 2 cards. Tic-tac-toe, roll a d6 6 times, mark off what you roll. You must get a tic-tac-toe to beat the level. If you fail, save $10. No, ma'am, we will not. 2, 5, 1. Okay, we got tic-tac-toe. All right, so if you get a tic-tac-toe, it doesn't say to save anything. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and save $2. Okay, so, all right, that is done. Let's go ahead and go one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a dice, save amount, and mark it off. Okay. All right, we're saving $2. 1 and 2. Now we can mark this off because it says we can. And we're going to stop there for the day. And let's see what we saved in here today. Just so we can get through the rest of our binder. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's good. And all together we have 35, 7, and 9. $39 saved in our World of Savings gameplay. That was painful. You watch, y'all, between my reading and not being able to add or follow directions. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so now we're doing this new one from Bookish Mama Budgets. It's called Once in a Bunny Moon. And I already pre-colored my dice at the top. So we're going to use purple and blue. And let's go ahead and get those out. So purple's up top, blue's on the side. And let's get a marker and start marking these off. Okay, so we have purple 4 and then blue 6. So this little bunny right here on the moon. And that is a $2 savings. Let's go again. These are really light. So purple 6, blue 5, which is a D8. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Let's roll our D8. And that's a 1. Okay. Let's go again. So blue 5 and then purple 4. That's this one right here. And he is facing that way. So that's $3. I was like, what is the difference between these two? But he's facing this way, he's facing that way. Okay. Let's go again. 3 and 3. 3 and 3 is $2. Okay, let's go again. And we have purple 3, blue 4. That's a D6. And let's see what we're doing with that. We're going to do 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's stop there. We still have a few challenges to get through. This is going to be a long video, y'all, especially with all my screw-ups. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, perfect. And this is brand new. So that's all we saved so far in this is $11. So cute. This was a part of membership mail. So I definitely want to start using a lot of my membership mail. Okay, next up is Balloon Dog Pop. Oh my gosh, guys. You would think there was something seriously wrong. I think my brain is just fried. From working this week, I've been down in pet and it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of moving parts, and I'm just going to blame it on that, okay? We're just going to blame it on work. This is Balloon Dog Pop, and this is from Megan over at Rad Girl Budgets. And we only have 2 scratchers left on this, so let's go ahead and scratch these final 2 spots on here. And that's a 9 and a 2 for 11. So I think we're actually going to stop there today. We have finished up 3 of her cards here. So Balloon Dog Pop, we finished Mathlification and Dog Tac-Toe. So I think next week when we come in, we will work on our Balloon Dog Park and get that going. So what was that? That was a 9 and a 2 for 11. All right, this is saving a lot of money too. We have over $100 save. And let's count it up. $120, $35, and $36. So $136. And we still have this entire board to do. So that is definitely going to be over $200 for that. All right, next up is At the Movies from Jamie at Charma Budgets. Let's go ahead and get her game out. I love this game, even though I think I'm not going to be the best at it once we really get into this. So let's put our savings over here, and then we're going to pull a card and see which game board we are saving with for today. All right, let's go ahead and cut the deck, pull a card, and we have romance. Oh, chow. I don't watch romance movies. Okay, here's romance. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one because I think I know what it is. It's a boat with a big old wave crashing and looks like a heart. So I'm going to say that that's Titanic. And it is, this is such a cute savings game. She did an awesome job with this. And it involves scratchers. You guys know how much I love scratch off challenges. Okay, so that is Titanic. And if we get it right, we save $10. Okay, let's go ahead and go one more time. We have Disney. Okay, let's find our Disney card. Okay, here's Disney. All right, so let's look and see what we got. We have the apple, a princess, and some birds. Isn't that Snow White? I think that's Snow White. Okay, I was right. Snow White. Okay, maybe I'm better at this than I thought. Let's just stop saying that I'm bad at things and prove to be different, but we'll see. We'll see as this game goes on how well I do. Okay, Snow White. So if guessed correctly, we save $5 on this one. And we are going to stop there for today. We have 20, 40, 55, 62, and 3. So $63. Let's put this back for 20. Okay, so $63 in there. Let's see. We have a lot of 5s over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, $55. But not so much 10 and 20. So we'll stop there for now. And let's go ahead and buy back for 50 and a 60. Okay, so I'm getting low on 20s in my cash tray because it's towards the end of the month. And once you get towards the end of the month, your bigger bills are dwindling. And I don't want to make more prop money. Okay, so that is that for At the Movies today. You can purchase this in her Etsy shop. And yeah, go ahead and give Jamie over at Charma Budget some love if you aren't already subscribed. All right, next up is Colorful Savings. And this is from Eva at Budget Your Life. This is so pretty. We're going to go ahead and get our chips out. We pull a chip and then we save the corresponding amount. And let's see what we're doing. So we have a blue, and blue is $4. We just keep going around and around in a circle, saving until we're uncomfortable saving that amount. All right, so that is a yellow, and yellow is 2. Okay, let's get that. You know what? There's a yellow that I've been trying to use up and get rid of. So let's go ahead and use that because it is losing its luster. And I'm not ready to throw it away yet. I'm like, I like to use things all the way up. So, okay, let's pull another one out. That's orange. I don't have orange. I probably should pull the oranges out of here. That's another blue, which is going to be another $4. We're pulling a lot of blues. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go again. Hopefully we can get a red or something. That's another orange. That's a yellow. Okay, apparently we're only pulling blues and yellows today. That's another $2. Okay, so let's put some of this back. Let's see what we saved. So let's put back 2. Let's put back 3. And then we'll grab a 5. Okay, let's go one more time. Let's hope we get something else. Ciao. And another blue. All right, now. I'm going to have to pull those out of there. Can we get another color? Okay, so blue is another $4. So 2 and 4. All right, let's see what we saved today in colorful savings. We have 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. And we have a $50 bill, so that's $66. 65 and 6. Okay, perfect. So $66 saved in this challenge so far. And I'm going to get my little magnet, and I think I might have to take some of these just to make it a fair advantage for the other colors. Because I have, look at all that. Like all those we didn't even pick up, and I need to take the oranges out probably. So just to show you how many different colors we do have going on, I just was not picking them today. Okay, there we go. So I'll work on getting that together for next week, making it a little bit more so we can get some different colors going on here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up our next game, and it's going to be Red Queen, and this is from Fairy Tale Cottage, Fairy Rose Cottage, not Fairy Tale Cottage. And this game with these doggone cards, y'all, these cards be giving me a fit because they're so slippery. But what we do is we pull, look at them, just flying everywhere. I shouldn't even shuffle them, just pick a card. So how you play this is you draw 4 cards or as many as you like, and you save the amount that the card is worth in the envelope. Put your cards you drew to the back. I just have them sitting off to the side so you don't use them again. So let's go ahead and pull 4. And let's see what we're saving today. All right, so we have an ace, and aces are $10. We have a 3 of hearts. I mean, a 3 of spades. So spades are 4. Then we have diamonds. Diamonds are 3. We're saving a lot in this today. And we have another set of spades, which is $4. So let's put one of these back and grab a 5. Okay, so today we saved a good bit. Now get it together. 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 20, and 1. So $21. And our Red Queen. I wonder, should we go again? We have quite a bit of 5s over here to save with. And we really only have, we have Quacker Jacks. Let's put some money into that. Yes, let's do that. So $21 in Red Queen today. And in total, we have $20, $35, and $36. Oh, I kind of want to pull again. I do want to pull again. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 45. Let's do it again because we have Quacker Jacks and then our catch-all. So, yeah, let's do 4 more cards. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put the rest of those back right there so they don't slide all over the place. Okay, so we have a queen. It's not of hearts. It is a clubs. So clubs are $2. We have a diamond, which is 3. We have a club, which is 2. Okay, this was much more gentle this round. And we have a queen of spades. So queen of spades are $4. Okay, that was definitely way more gentle than our first round. So I'm glad we went again. Put a little bit more money in here. 5, 7, 9, 10, and 11 more dollars going in. I'm not going to recount the whole total. So 11 more dollars in Red Queen. I love this. This is such an awesome challenge. I did get it from her Etsy shop. So it is Fairy Rose Cottage on Etsy. That's where you can get that game from. Okay, so let's put those away so we don't use those again. And let's go ahead and get our Quacker Jacks out. I love this game. It is so stinking cute. Megan, you did an awesome job. This is from Megan at Rag Girl Budgets. Yes, I have 2 of our games going at the same time. But this one is probably going to be coming to an end because do you have to mark off all the spots if you complete? Oh, yeah. So you have to finish all the spots. So we got a little ways to go. All right, let's go ahead and get started. You guys have seen me play this before, and I have lost my game piece once again. Oh, here it is. It's black, so it feeds in with, it just blends in with everything. Okay, so we are rolling a D6 dice to work our way around the board. All right, so we have 1, so we're going to count that as 1, or we'll never get this spot right here. So that's 2. Okay, and let's keep going. 3. 1, 2. Okay, we got another strike, y'all. We got another strike. We're good, but that's our first out. 3 strikes. So that's our first out, y'all. Okay, so that's a strike. What the hell happens when you land on a strike? Save on the mark off all the spots and strikes. Those can be landed on multiple times again for you. Okay, so that's just a strike. You don't save anything. Let's keep going. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $3. Okay, let's put 2 back. Grab a 5. All right, let's keep on going. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Okay, there's that. Let's go. We're gonna have to make change here, I think. 1. Yep, sure do. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll put 2 5s back over here. All right, so that was what? $1. Okay, let's go again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we just missed it. That's $2. Let's see if we can get all the way through without getting another strike. That's 3, or running out of money. Since we just have our catch-all next. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Okay, doing okay. This is going to be a big saver. 5. 1, 2, 3. Child, I done landed on a dang strike again. All right, where's my fine tip? Okay, so we have another strike. All right, so let's go. 2. 1, 2. That's a 3. All right, so let's put, what did I end on? 3. Let's put 2 back, grab a 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. Okay, let's go again. 2. 1, 2. That's a 4. So we're going to put 1 back, grab a 5. Oh, I just wrote on my dice tower, y'all. Oh, no. Let me do a little cleaning real quick before this dries, and then I really can't get it off. Of course, it's black, right? Try to keep alcohol next to me for times like this, because I did this on my white tower before with a red marker, and it came off pretty good. So, all right. So I don't know what I rolled. 2. No, I'm going to roll again because I'm about to get a strike. I'm cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 3. Okay. All right, let's roll one more time and see what we're getting. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? And that's what happens when you cheat. That's exactly what happened. All right, I'm done with you, Megan. We ain't land on any of the ducks, and we got 3 strikes in one gameplay. Like, how? How does that happen? All right, so in today's game, we were putting a lot of money in. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. $28 going in Cracker Jacks. Plus what we have over here. Let's see what we have in total. 50, 75, 85, 87, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $102 in Quacker Jacks. Oh my gosh, child. Megan, you and your dang on games. Taking me out. But that's good. I mean, it used up a good bit of money that I need to save anyway. So, I love you, Megan. I just give you a hard time. I gotta play Lena for a minute, okay? So, we are getting close. But, we really don't have many strikes left. We can only get, what? 1. How many are we? 3 strikes and you're out. 4 more strikes and we're out. And then if you do, what do you have to roll? A D20. Diabolical. Okay, guys, this is our last savings. It has been a long video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I was trying to see how much time has passed. Almost an hour. So we have we have $20 that we can put into our roll color and save. So let's do that. Let's fill in some spots that can be filled in. So let's do this blue. That's $5. And let's just set that. I don't want to get that mixed up. So let's do some orange. So we'll do 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, and then we'll do a red. I thought I just had my red. Yep, this will be 7. Trying to even everything out. 7. And then we'll do a yellow, will be 10. And then we'll have $5 left. So that's 10. And then we have $5 left. So let's do another blue. Let's just make this as painless as possible for 5. So that's $20 that just came into here. And let's count this all up in total, what we saved in this roll color and save. We're not rolling. We're just kind of using it as a catch-all. This is from Savvy Girl Saves. This is Stephanie's Savings Challenge. And so we have saved in total 20, 35, 45, 55, $56. So we'll grab a 50. We'll do a 5 and a 6. And I will sort the rest of that money out later. Just keep everything condensed. And guys, that's going to be it. That's it for our game binder this week. Super excited that I passed the Saving Survivor. Got the 2 matches. So I'll go ahead and update our spreadsheet on that in our group chat. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow where we are going to finish up our focus collab. I'm so excited, and we are going to unstuff it and see how much we save in total for that savings challenge. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Please have a good rest of your Thursday and take care of yourselves. I will talk to you soon. Bye.